Evan McPherson has this one teed up. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MP Paint. 11 MP Paint. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And going deep for Hill. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1, 2, end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this time will be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they're trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here. The 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Looking for Johnson. He's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he bring up the lead. Gets a pick 6 and the Dolphins touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
It's absolutely the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself before your team. Staying this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
The Bengals drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this game.
Herbert. Looking for Mixon this time. He's got him on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first down, it's Herbert. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now they try the right side here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
11 Thomas. 12.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle touchdowns now on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point, and game is all good. It's 28-0. So that's not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Dolphins, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win.
But his passes are intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Now Burrow over the middle and complete to Waddle. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Tyreek Hill with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Dolphins have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Gaines up and goal. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got a man open. It's Chase. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you can do. Like we just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Liam Eichenberg, second-round pick in 2021 from Notre Dame, the guilty party. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Dolphins have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point, but it goes up and good. It's 42. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, 31 in the launch here. But there goes a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Caramel chases and completes it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Herbert on 1st down now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Herbert's throw complete there to Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. Herbert back to the air. He's got it. Touchdown. Smith Jr. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Burrow will throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Play action. It's Burrow. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll try to run this one right up the gut. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Pushes past it. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Ready? 11, Thomas.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
What's going on, guys?
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert. And he's going to go down. Gibson for a loss of 10 yards for his This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
Turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game.
And now here's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Phins. He's on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they try.
And my goodness, another interception. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing I have to remember is that this game is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Herbert. Going for the deep ball. He's got it now. Complete. And way in for a 6-8 score.
Jamar Chase
with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year.
And the Bengals are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
He'll get this to about the 38.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
11, 11, 11, 11.
On third down, Burrow.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's got room. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals team.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
11, Thomas.
After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
11, MT, take.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 first down. Well, his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him. It's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. Stop.
There, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
while Burrow's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gay now set to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
This is 3rd and 14. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
There you go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And the ball is knocked out, and the Bengals grab it. And now look at him go. The 40. The 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Oh, back backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on down is the most recent example. And a loose football, and the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone, a fumble recovery, and a Cincinnati touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. First down. Here's Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
11 Thomas. 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up fourth. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't put it.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort doesn't last one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to go on it. These guys are not giving up anything.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. On first and 10, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. of the gun, Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's coverage that you want to see the tie game. Not the lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Herbert now. Airing it out deep for Smith. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
11.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Good game there on first down. That keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 187 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami,
it was too little, too late as they finish off the regular season with a mark of 7-10.
And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Bengals,
they'll finish a less than stellar campaign with a mark of 6-11.
And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and